All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all in the beginning or the end of my videos. I appreciate all the support and love. I always tell y'all that. Everybody that come onto my channel, you know, the engagement, you comment, you like, or you tell me what you don't like. Man, I just appreciate all the love, you know, even if you disagree, because you on my channel, you don't always have to agree with what I say. You could disagree. Just be respectful. That's all I ask people. Like, if you disagree with what I say, tell me in the comments. You know, if you want to write to me, ask me a question, or get my advice about something, King Tyson 713 at yahoo.com. I will try to write you back as soon as possible. I will not keep you waiting long, and that's how I do. You know, man, I'm not charging y'all to ask me a question or get some advice. None of that. I'm not let me say this. I'm not some love coach or love guru. I'm not some expert. The only thing is that I try to use my own life experiences. And I feel like by me being my age, and being married before, being divorced, getting remarried, dating, online dating, everything that come with when it comes to relationships, I pretty much got experience on. So I just try to give that on to you all, you know, and spread the message, because the message is what we try to do on this channel is black love. That's the message, y'all. That's the message. I feel like some kind of way black men and black women we've created this division amongst us, and you know, we got to get that back. That's it. We got to get that back. Whether it's marriage or if it's y'all dating, y'all committing to each other, and it's not, even though it's not marriage on paper, but y'all, you know, some kind of way y'all together, you know, and it's a great companionship. This is what I'm trying to bring on my channel. Now, me personally, for women at least, I definitely push for a woman to be married, because I look at, when you're married as a woman, and really, let me say this, marriage really is about trade-offs. And I think that the problem is in relationships these days, y'all are not understanding the trade-offs. If you watching, I'm not saying you particularly, unless I'm who I'm talking to, but normally older generation, like my generation and older, I'm 40. If y'all don't know, I'm 40 years old and up, we understand the idea of what comes with marriage and everything, the benefits of being married. Now, as marriage, it definitely is a great thing for women, because of the benefits you get as being a married woman versus if you're not married. You know, it's things that common law marriage is basically like y'all living together, but y'all not married on paper, right? And the thing about that is that if something was to happen to the man you're with, if he have, let's just say he has other kids, you know, and he dies without I'm not even gonna say a will. I'm gonna say, regardless of the fact, right? If he passes and you're common law married, but you're not really married on paper, you're really not entitled to anything. His mother probably will, if his mother's still living, a sister, or if he's an older gentleman, his kids, they will have say-so on everything. You won't have say-so on anything. When it comes to anything, retirement, or, you know, any investments he had, anything with a business, if your name ain't on anything, you don't have nothing to claim. So you with this guy for all this time, God forbid something happened to him, you know, what do you get out of it? You know, and let me tell you something. When people pass, people can say all day long, hey, this woman was with my daddy for all these years. She loved my daddy. But let me tell y'all something. When people pass, and when it comes to funeral, and it comes to when money start getting involved after people pass, you start seeing the ugly side of family. People really start fighting over they start fighting over money. They start fighting over other possessions, all kind of stuff. It gets real messy when it comes to death. And you gonna see the other side of people, because then you gonna get told, okay, yeah, you was just a girlfriend. You wasn't his wife. That's the saying you gonna get. That's the saying you gonna get told, and that's why I try to preach to women, ladies. Y'all have to use as a woman being a leverage as a trade-off. Okay, you want all of these things from me as a man. So basically, it's like this, ladies. You telling the brother, okay, listen, you want all of me as a woman, right? You saying you want me to cook for you, clean for you, be your freaky sex partner, female. You know what I'm saying? You want all this from me. Take care of kids if I got kids with you. But you can't propose to me. You can't give me a wedding. You can't, which is not even about a wedding, but you can't marry me. I'm not, because this is the thing about, and I hate to say young people these days, and I hate to even say people in our community, but I'm going to say this though. We so afraid to be married more than anything, because I don't know what it is. We'll look at marriage like, nah, that's a serious thing. But having sex, getting pregnant, having multiple kids without being married, I guess that's not that's not a big deal. But God forbid we get married. That's a big deal. Like, y'all, we gotta change that. We gotta change that. And that's what marriage is about. Marriage is about this. As a woman, you're supposed to say this to your man. Okay, you want me to do all this for you. You want me to be your supporter. You want me to be your freaky, your freak. You want me to be your cook. You want me to be your cleanup lady. You want me to do all this stuff. But what am I getting out of it? I'm just saying, you telling me that you love me? That's not enough. As a woman, you should use you being a woman as a trade-off. So you show the man, look, hey, you get all this stuff if we marry. Because you need to, ladies, in your mind, you need to look at it of you being taken care of. As the man, let the man be the man, and you being taken up just in case something happened. Now, a woman, you could pass before him. You could, God forbid, he can outlive you. But what I'm saying is, as ladies, is that you got to start looking at protection for yourself, protection if you have kids for your kids. Fellas, let me take this time to say this to my fellas. Fellas, get you a will. If you pass 25 years old, especially even if you 20 years old and you have a child or kids, get you a will. Get you some insurance. Get you a will. Get you some insurance. Insurance is cheap. The younger you are, the cheaper it is. Get you some insurance. $20 a month, y'all. $20 a month. $25 a month. If you want me to recommend you some good insurance places, life insurance places, let me know. Email me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. I'll let you know. Fellas, stop. Do you know how many times young brothers or men passing, they don't have no will, they don't have no insurance, and the family got to scrape together money for a funeral? Y'all, it's 2023, y'all. We should not have to be scraping together for a funeral. Y'all, get y'all some insurance. Insurance is cheap, y'all. Insurance is not that expensive. I promise you it's not. It's, like I said, it's $20, $25, $30 a month at the most. And you get your $200,000 policy easy. And you leave some money for your kids, especially if you got kids. Especially if you got kids, you should want to leave some money for your kids. When you pass, your kids can benefit when they turn 18 or whatnot, or 16, however you decide to do it. Or you want to leave the money to the kid's mother. I know a lot of times, if the man and the woman, the kid's mother's not together, men typically don't try to leave the money directly to the woman because, hey, who's to say she won't spend the money up? So, and then by the time your kids get old enough to where they can get the money, it's spent up, because people don't really have money like that, a lump sum of money. So you get a lump sum of money for the first time like that, people don't have the mind frame to, okay, I got to make this, I got to spread this, I got to spread this out, I got to be strategic when it comes to this money. People don't think like that. They think like, okay, well, you know what? I've been wanting this designer bag. I always wanted. I've been wanting this car. I always wanted. I need to get this big luxury house. This money be for a down payment for the house. And then you get the house, can't afford it. And then you got to come out the house. So you lost out on all that. So I'm just saying, that's one of the things I'm talking about. Like, men, fellas, brothers, you got kids, get you some life insurance. It's no excuse why you shouldn't have life insurance. If you working, talk to your HR lady. I hate to say HR lady because HR can be man or woman, but your HR department, human resource department, talk to them. Whoever deals y'all insurance, talk to them. Say, hey, I need some life insurance. Get you some life insurance. Make sure your kids taken care of. Y'all gotta do that. It's a lot of times. Y'all don't know how many times somebody passed in our community, and then the family gotta make food, try to sell food plates. They try to sell baked potatoes and hamburger plates and chicken plates and all that stuff there to try to come up with money to bury you. So brothers, we got to stop that. That's one thing I wanted to put out there to my brothers. Get you some life insurance. You know, especially when you got kids. Get you some life insurance to get all that stuff straightened out. That way you won't leave people fighting to see what's going on. You know, also as well, ladies, like I said, it's about trade-offs. It's about trade-offs. You got to start, ladies, you want to benefit something. And fellas also, let me just say this, fellas. Even with the marriage thing, when you have your woman, right, and you make her your wife, you make her you make a promise before God, right, and you know you want to cater, y'all pour into each other as a marriage, right, and I know marriage gets a bad rep in today's time because now you know you got people like, man, people don't take marriage seriously no more. You got people do the most and they be married, you know, which is true, you know, and that's in any race when it comes to marriage. But y'all people, they like to talk about the people that's married that's doing all the wrong things. But let's talk about the people who married that's doing the right things. Like that's what we not talking about. Everybody want to talk about and people talk about marriage, about it's bad to be married. People ain't never been married before. Be married first before you decide to talk about marriage. A lot of people saying the bad things about marriage, never been married before. You know, and you going off of people that probably got married that shouldn't even got married in the first place. They already probably had a toxic relationship anyway, and they decide to get married for whatever reason, and it gets worse. So you looking at people like that and say, okay, well you see that and you're like, oh well, marriage is bad. That's why I'm not getting married. No, man. Because there's plenty of people who are married that are happy. Not everybody that's married is going through issues. I mean, marriage is, you have issues in marriages, but not nothing that's possibly detrimental. And even if it's detrimental, when you commit to somebody, y'all can get past things if it ain't too crazy, if it ain't too bad, you know. But no, I'm just saying when it comes to marriage, ladies, use that as leverage. You want to sit there and say, okay, how do I get married? I'm with this man. Stop giving. I notice one thing about ladies, my queens, y'all will give everything to a man before and won't even talk about, and won't even be like, oh, I'm not worried about marriage. But you giving everything to this man as if you his wife. No, that's wifely duties. You gotta tell a brother, hey, brother, you want all of this? That's a wife. That's not a girlfriend. That's a wife. You know, you gotta start doing that, ladies. You gotta start doing it. And then a man will understand, okay, all right, well, for me to get that. And one thing about it, ladies, brothers appreciate a good woman. Now, a lot of times, brothers, we gotta mess up. We gotta damn near lose our woman to figure out, damn, she really was a good woman. You know, and sometimes, you know, we take a loss like that. And then that be a lesson for the man to learn for the next one. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we'll mess up too bad and we'll lose our woman. And then you can't get her back. Sometimes you can get her back, sometimes you can't. You know, but it's a lesson. And then we don't realize that, ladies. So ladies, when you think, oh, he never cared about me in the beginning, y'all was in a relationship and things, you know, y'all break up and stuff, and then you feel like as women, you feel like, well, he never cared about me. He never fought for me, this and this and that. Ladies, men are different during breakup than y'all are during when it comes to breakups. Let me give y'all the process when it comes to breakups. The difference between men and women, right? When a woman and a man breaks up, the woman's side, y'all are sad in the beginning. Y'all are crying a lot of the times. Y'all sad. You're going through the whole motions in the beginning of the breakup because it's fresh. Everything has happened. Once y'all finally get over that, when y'all finally say, okay, I'm done crying, I'm done, I'm over it, you know, it is what it is, y'all comfortably move on. Y'all all right. Y'all move on. You know, start dating, find the next man, you fall in love with whatever. You done with him. The difference with that within men is men, we're opposite. When we first break up with a woman, we've done the breakup is in a relationship. We like, all right, cool. I'm free now. I'm single. I'm finna get out here. I'm finna go party. I'm finna go try to holler at all these females that used to want to talk to me. Then when the brother get out here, a lot of the time, the same women used to, okay, I'm gonna go holler at such and such and such, and I could have hollered at, but I didn't because I was in a relationship. They done moved on what they like. They done got them, some of them had a baby. Some of them got married. Some of them in a whole nother relationship. So now you're like, all right, well, cool. Well, I start over again. So even if you go and you had your little quick little run, you're like, all right, you start going out, you get lucky, get you a few good females, good females you can play around when you do your thing. But then you start realizing, especially when you had a good woman, when you're not fulfilled, even after doing all kind of stuff after you broke up, after the breakup, you start realizing, damn, I miss my woman. My woman, stuff start reminding you around the house. Things, you'll see start reminding you of your woman, of your ex-woman. You're like, damn, she used to cook. She used to clean. She used to know me for who I am and accept me for who I am. We used to talk about this and that. Then all of a sudden, later on, it start hitting the brother. That's why a lot of times two women be looking like, so all of a sudden now after all these months, he want to come back and try to get back with me after that. Because ladies, a lot of times, fellas, as men, we know we done messed up. A lot of times it's screwed up. We realize the type of woman we had and we lost it. Then we realize after we done got through our little initial party phase after the breakup, it starts sinking in that, damn, I really don't have her. Then you start feeling like you're not fulfilled with what you're doing. So you as men, we out here doing our thing, but we still not fulfilled because we didn't realize at the time the woman that we had really fulfilled us. And that's the thing that I want my fellas to understand today's time is that when you have a good woman, and men know a good woman. We know a good woman when we got one, right? Because we don't want to lose her. And if we lose her, we know that the next man that do get her, he gon' know what type of woman she was. He ain't gonna let her go because he knows she a good woman and what she bring value to him. And that make a man sick. We like, damn, because we know what type of woman she was. So this is what I want to tell my fellas, like, you do your thing out there, but as you get older, you start to realize what's important. Men, I ain't gonna lie, it take us some time to realize what's important. And once you find out what's important, then you start and you understand, okay, having that go-to woman that I could depend on to be my support system, to be my help partner. That's important. And it means something, But y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm just talking a little bit. I'm just talking a little bit. I just want to make a quick video, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. On to the next one.